During this video, we're going to be looking at creating a sacred space. But before we start to set that up, and I show you a few things that I use for my own rituals and preparing my space to work, I'd just like to talk to you about why we do that. So when we prepare a sacred space or a special space, what we're doing is really preparing the energy. We are clearing the space where we are going to work of anything that is probably could impede our connection to the spirit. So anything that could get in the way, anything that's a low vibration, a negative energy, will be cleared, and to make more of a crystal clear, beautiful, sacred energy for us to be able to connect with spirit and to work in a spiritual way. And there's many different ways that you can do this. Some of you may just prefer to visualize, use the visualization technique of just using a beautiful divine white light to clear that energy. I do both actually, so I really like to use the physical objects to clear the space. So I'm going to be working with the elements. I work very much with the elements of earth, air, fire and water when I do a cleanse. In this particular to open up here, before I'm going to do a reading, for example, private sitting, I will always prepare my space in the morning, ready for when my clients will arrive. So it just feels really nice, and I'll do a clearing between each client as well, just to purify the energy, the space. So the first thing I work with is the element of air. So with the element of air, we're going to be working with incense. Now, there's two ways that you can do this. You can either work with the incense sticks, which are really, really beautiful to use. I use both when I'm working, and then using a nice box to put your incense sticks into. So I'm just going to light that now and start to prepare. And all the time that I'm doing this preparation, I'm thinking of my spirit team, thinking of spirit, thinking of ways to cleanse the energy. So I'm just going to put the incense stick in the box and allow it just to burn. The next thing I would do is to light a candle, so to bring the element of fire into our sacred space as well. And I'm also going to work with because I really like to work with the charcoal discs, which you can buy these online, or most good spiritual shops will sell these. And I like to keep the ashes in the dish because it helps the disc to actually burn a little bit better. So I'm just going to light the disc. And once it's lit, I'm going to work with some incense resin. So I'm going to work with the frankincense. And the frankincense is what is often burnt in churches. And it helps it's a really good clearer, really good for clearing energies. So I've got some frankincense here. And I'm just going to pop a nice big resin on there. It might end up getting a bit smoky in here, and then I'm going to also work with let's see, what else have I got here, some damar gum, and just going to sprinkle a bit of that on there. And while that is starting to burn and to really pick up speed here, I'm going to just use a spray that I prepared myself with distilled water and pure essential oils. Now, I've used essential oils of clove, orange, eucalyptus, rosemary, what else have I put in there? Some pine, I think. And you can make up your own blend though, whatever appeals to you. Go with your own nose, whatever you like. So I'm going to start to cleanse my energy and the space in which I'm working. So I'm just spraying the whole area and myself, and it smells really divine, really beautiful. And then I'm going to take the incense And I'm just going to hold it in front of me, and I'm firstly going to cleanse my own energy. So I'm just going to say a few words, and I like to say, I call upon the spirits of the elements of earth, air, fire and water to banish all negative and unwanted energies from me and replace them with love and prosperity, happiness and kindness, speed of thought, clarity of mind. And that's what I say for myself, and I also do that for my space. So I'll walk around all corners of the room where I'm going to work and the circle where I'm going to work in, and I will say those words. I call upon the spirits of the elements of earth, air, fire and water to banish all negative and unwanted energies from this space and replace them with love and prosperity, happiness and kindness for all those who dwell within. And that is it. And if you really want to, you can use smudging feathers, which I also have. You can really sort of work through your own energy field here just to clear away anything that is not for your highest good, really creating a beautiful space for which you can work. So whether you're doing healing, readings, whatever it is you're offering, this is a lovely way to be able to really create that lovely environment for yourself, but also for the people that you are helping and administering sessions to, or healing, whatever it is that you're doing. So I hope that's helped, and have some fun with creating your own sacred space. Bringing flowers in is really beautiful as well, the fresh flowers. And I personally work with the elements, but go with what feels right for you, and just have a little dabble and see what works for you. But have fun with it above all.